would you do if your child was being injected with experimental drugs? You had to pretend to be brave. That has been our reality. We just got back from St. Louis and it was not a vacation. But there's hope in this story. There's also a lot people don't see.
It's not a quick doctor visit. It's a day away from home. There's packing, driving, hospitals, waiting rooms.
Oh, and this time he got a cardiac MRI. That's every other time, so every 6 months. And every time we walk in, we're hopeful. We're driving across Missouri to St. Louis, but we're also anxious. This is real life for us now. So here's the part that gives us real hope. The clinical trial is going really well. There's a strong chance this drug could be approved this year. All the boys with Duchenne can increase their heart function, their upper body strength. They can maintain the strength that they have. This is wonderful news. And we won't have to travel anymore to get the medication. That is huge. It's not just for Xavier, for other families too. For the first time in a long time, it feels like a real possibility. The drug he's been on for 2 years, they've been testing for like 10 years because this is the third round of clinical trial, the Hope 3. And it's a real possibility this could get pushed through this year.
Here's the part of clinical trials people don't see. They stick needles in them, they hook them up, they pump him full of drugs, and after that, he usually gets sick. For a couple of days, he's very weak and wiped out and just not himself.
When we joined this clinical trial, we're like, St. Louis, we can go to the zoo, the planetarium. Not that we don't have great stuff in Kansas City, but when you're in another city, you want to see the things. But he is just not up to it. So we have to either come a day early, or I usually try, let's leave the next day. But he's not up to it. He doesn't feel like going on a field trip. So it's fun to travel, but not really. It's really starting to take a toll on us because I'm driving across Missouri every quarter, the packing, 2 power wheelchairs. It's a lot. I'm not complaining.
And we're not even there for 24 hours.
He likes to leave from the hospital and come directly back home. And sometimes I'm like, okay, how you feeling? Are you going to be okay? Can we, because we did go to the zoo the one time right after. He wasn't feeling it. We went, we got him some ice cream, we left. Ryan rode the train by himself, which scared me to death. And that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's a fun story. We'll tell that later.
Yes, the St. Louis Zoo with Ryan on his train ride. But watching your child go through that's a special kind of hard. It's a special challenge. Like, we can do hard things, but when it's your kid, like, I would gladly let them poke me with the needles so he could. I mean, if you're a parent, you know exactly what I'm saying. So we're a family that likes routine, and going across the state once a quarter is a routine, but it disrupts our whole week, almost our whole month. Like, I need the next day to recuperate after drive there, drive back, in and out of the hotel, the Hoyer lift, all the things we bring for our travel. These guys don't travel easy. We try to travel light as we can, but there's stuff. It's just part of who we are and what we do. So everyone's tired emotionally, physically. Xavier's excited because he gets his filet from Longhorn and his strawberry cake. If that makes him feel better, he can eat as much filet and strawberry cake as he wants.
Hey.
So people see strength. Oh, wow, you guys are always traveling everywhere. Yay. It's not that yay. I'm not complaining. I would take him anywhere to help him with his muscular dystrophy and cure him, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I like to ask, so when's your next adventure?
Yes, they want to know when our next adventure is.
I wish they were all adventures.
Have we gotten away with people thinking we're on adventures?
I think so, or that we're like at big, important engagements.
We're not complaining. We're just saying you're going through your hard life too. And we get it. Life is not always easy. It's what you have to do. You just do what you have to do, especially as special needs medical parents. We just do what we do.
Yes. So wait, so you think I'm high maintenance?
Well, you're not in the clinical trial.
I'm not. Yet I get to go with you.
The first thing I got to do was get my snow blower out. Actually, the leaf blower. I was lucky because the snow was really fine powder, and I could just use my leaf blower to clear our porch back there and our ramp and the sidewalk around so they could get into the van easily. That was fun. What was it, 2 degrees?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how you're going to do that.
We're trying to find a snow plow to attach to the wheelchair, but until then, I have my little snow blower that Mother gave us and our leaf blower, which worked great, really.
As long as I can get like a hazmat suit with a heater inside of it.
That's a great idea. We should get that.
All right, we'll do that. This is why what we do matters so much to us. We are health coaches because we believe in optimum health. We want people to be strong, resilient, and healthy from the inside out.
We know sometimes drugs are necessary. Ryan can't develop healthy habits and unmuscular dystrophy himself. Neither can Xavier. That's why we go every quarter. That's why a lot of our boys are in these trials. We're trying to find the solution. We're living the reality that drugs are sometimes necessary, but we also believe a lot of people, the vast majority, can avoid meds altogether. If you have all your chromosomes and all your body parts working correctly as they should, you can build strong habits now. We also believe many people can avoid needing meds by building strong habits. Habits like nutrition, movement, sleep, water, community. Our community is probably what makes this plan.
We don't coach because it's trendy and everybody's doing it. And we coach because we know, we've seen what fragile health looks like.
Everybody is not doing it. We need help. There's what, 9 out of 10 Americans, what's that, like 315 million people?
Yes.
They don't have Duchenne, but they are metabolically unstable. And we want your metabolism to work correctly. We want all systems firing for your optimum health.
Yeah, so most likely, you think of yourself, you think of the person on either side of you. There's a 9 out of 10 chance you've all got some kind of metabolic disorder going on.
That's right. Things like high blood pressure, overweight, prediabetes. A lot of us are prediabetes and don't even know it. I didn't know it. We do need more coaches, but in the meantime, we're not doing it alone. Our community is amazing. Real people, real life. We're supporting each other through the hard seasons.
And we help you so you don't have to do this alone. If you feel tired, overwhelmed, or stuck, you can do this. We truly believe you can do this.
If I can do it, anyone can. If he can lose weight with his massive workout, gym bro, you can too. So anyway, because life is still life and no one has sledded down our immaculate hill, I see deer footprints. I see evidence of a lot of critters being out there. I'm trying to figure out who's been out there, but definitely deer, maybe the raccoon, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the coyote, who knows. But our hill was just, I went up to untangle the dog because he got wrapped around the tree and realized how slippery it was because I about biffed it and fell on my face. So I thought, no one has sledded. Let me go run up there. And so I slid down the hill. I can't imagine me like 10 years ago, pre-diabetic, morbidly obese. Like I would not have made it up the hill. But today, as a 50-something-year-old, I'm running up my hill, sliding down it. For your entertainment, by the way. You're welcome. So even though it's hard, even though it's cold outside, we choose joy when we can.
And I chose joy by watching Angela from inside the house. And praying like, please don't ramp off and crash too hard or something.
You know, we have this little rock wall. It's about 4 feet high. And as I was going down the hill, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to launch over which I would do for likes and views, but I didn't. I bet I could if I really tried.
Yeah, but I'm my mom's son. I can picture just all kinds of...
Do I really want to launch off the 4-foot rock wall into the yard?
No.
Kind of. I think it would be cool.
That's when we replace you with the crash dummy at the last.
I'll tell you what, if it snows more, so we got like, 8 to 10 inches last weekend of snow?
Maybe less. Yeah, something
It was
like
a lot. It was a lot. Our phone and our Alexa never quite agree, but they both agree it was a lot. If it snows again, I'm going to launch off that wall because I'll have a nice soft pile to land in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. You were going down. You had a little bit of friction from the...
I put my feet down. I was on my front. I put my feet down to slow myself down. I learned that in roller derby.
Well, the dog sure had fun.
The dog was like, what the heck's going on, and ran for me, but he likes when I play in the snow with him.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, joy matters. Thank you for listening. I'm Angela. This is my husband, Dr. Ryan Russell, and we are health coaches, parents dealing with medical situations, and we know you can have optimum health.
Thank you for being part of our story, and we'll see you next time.
And I'm going to put my Friday, it's Fish Friday. So if you want to learn how to make amazing catfish, whatever is going to happen.
Well, I'll teach you how to eat amazing catfish then.
It's Catfish Friday. I got to go start cooking. You guys have a great weekend.